Hey guys, Jarek and Komodo here, going to be doing some Black Ops 2. Going back to Black Ops 2 because the new DLC came out not too long ago. Playing on the map Dig, going to be doing some team deathmatch. So the new DLC is interesting. 3 out of the 4 maps are actually remakes of older maps. 2 I believe being from World at War, I might be wrong there. One of them being from Black Ops 1 DLC, which was the map Stadium, which they have remade, which is kind of an odd choice. I mean, it was a good map. It wasn't really a bad map, but I don't really think it was anyone's major favorite. Like, usually when you think of maps in Black Ops 1, you think of something like a Firing Range or Summit or something like that where people really liked it, but Stadium was just kind of it was an above average map, so it's an interesting choice, but I'm not really complaining. It actually surprisingly works pretty well in Black Ops 2. This map was a remake of a World at War map that I didn't like in World at War, and I kind of don't really care for it now. It's just too small, it's too spammy, it really caters to shotguns and SMGs, although you can use the longer range stuff because there's a little bit of open space in the middle. Here I went to hold down B, for some reason stood back up. But yeah, I don't really like this map too much. I don't loathe it. I usually do pretty well when I play on it. But, meh, I wish they chose a different map. I'm honestly fine with remakes of older maps though, because honestly, if they made any game, like a Halo or a Call of Duty game, where they just remade older maps that were already proven and everybody liked it, then I would be all over that. Like, especially older Halo maps, they're so much better than new Halo maps. It's really weird. I swear to God, I'm the only person that thinks that, like, as Halo continues on, the maps just get worse and worse. Although Halo 4 definitely is an improvement over Halo Reach in terms of maps, because Reach's maps were just terrible.
I'm just happy that you can make your own.
Yeah, but that doesn't really matter, because it's not going to happen in online multiplayer. I mean, sure, we get some extra maps because of Forge, but yeah. Anyway, we should probably move on to comments before I run out of time in this video. So, if you want us to answer a question of yours, go ahead and leave the question down below in the comments, and we'll try to answer it doing the next voiceover. So, first question is, would you ever consider playing a game or games with your subscribers? Honestly, no, and don't try to take this personal. Something I absolutely hate about the world, and this is something that you just really can't avoid, people either love or hate other people that are successful. They will either adore you or they will hate you and harass the fuck out of you. And that's really the biggest issue I have with being somewhat of a well-known entity on YouTube. It's annoying. It really is irritating. People will either harass you or, like I said, adore you. And it's like, why can't you see me as just another regular person? That's all I am. I'm a normal middle-class guy. You don't need to put some random name on me because I have some arbitrary number next to my name. It really does get very irritating.
Yeah, I don't have that issue.
Well, you didn't meet me through YouTube to begin with.
Nope.
And that's why I like the fandom, but people don't... Somehow I have managed to avoid the Popular status, even though I've been around for a long time. It's probably because I don't get a lot of art, but that's for another video where I could rant about that forever, so... Right, let's go ahead and move on to the next question. Do you like Halo 4 now? Yes, after the patches of Halo 4 where they improved the weapon balancing, I definitely do like Halo 4. Originally, I absolutely hated it. It was the biggest disappointment of last year for me, but since they have balance in the weapons, no longer the DMR and the bolt shot no longer being overpowered as fuck, still hate the bolt shot, but, you know, I can deal with it now. I actually do enjoy playing it, and it's definitely an improvement over Reach, I gotta say that much, and I'm perfectly fine with the loadout system, even though a lot of people seem to hate it.
Bring back elites!
That too. That's the one thing that really did annoy me. I want elites back. What do you think of the NVIDIA Shield? I don't know if you know what that is.
I do.
Okay. Now, at first I kind of was like, okay, this seems kind of pointless. It just plays Android games and you can stream games from your PC, but why would you want to stream games to your PC on such a small screen? That was my original opinion on it, but now that I've seen more of it, I'm actually interested in one. And the reason being is because before I go to sleep, I pretty regularly just talk to people on Skype and lay in bed, and usually while I'm doing this, I'm playing games on my DS or some handheld or doing something, usually. My bed is only like, I don't know, 10 feet away from my computer, if that. So an NVIDIA Shield would actually be incredibly useful just to stream games over there and play some of the games, because none of the handheld games really interest me that much. Like, I'm much more into, and I'm not going to say use Call of Duty as an example here, but I'm much more into quote-unquote hardcore gaming, and I hate using that term. But, you know, I like games like Red Orchestra 2 and Killing Floor. That's what appeals to me. And you don't really see games like that on handheld, so NVIDIA Shield actually does appeal to me for that one reason alone, but I don't care about Android gaming at all, to be completely honest, so, you know, other than that, that's pretty much the only use for it for me. For other people, I don't see why they would use it or care, but I'm kind of warming up to the idea. I actually wouldn't mind grabbing one.
After I saw some of the initial information about it, it just didn't seem like something I wanted, honestly.
I think it depends on person to person. A lot of people won't have any practical use for it. Other people will. So it does depend on the person. So hey, there's the end of the game. Somehow this is actually quite easily the hardest map in the new DLC. I don't know how I got a hit marker after the game was done. That was weird. Yeah, this is definitely the hardest map to get all of your higher kill streaks on. And that guy just got fucked. It was like 2 attack dogs and a swarm. Went 23-2. Not really an amazing game, but I got all my kill streaks, so I figured it was good enough to upload. So, how's some Black Ops 2? You might be seeing some more soon. Kind of depends. I have a lot of games to play, and who knows. Anyway, enjoy the video. Later.